Hello and welcome back from when I just saw you a few minutes ago if you've watched that video. If not, my most recent reads video is now up and I will link it up there, and this is my reading stats video for the month of July. And in July I read 17 books, which is great. My average is about 14, so very good. And I'm going to quickly run through the titles, but I have wrapped these all up in separate videos, and those videos will be linked in the description box in case you are interested in them. I have a couple of recent reads videos, and then I also have my reading challenge vlog from July, which is where I read Fairy Loot books. So I'm going to start off by listing the books that I don't have physical copies of before I forget them. So I have Things I Can't Tell You by Idako Mofumofu. I have British by Efwa Hirsch. I read Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. And I read The Allegory of the Cave by Plato. And then moving into the physical books, the books that I have physical copies of that I read, we have What She Found in the Woods by Josephine Angelini, King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard, Cursed, an anthology by various authors, The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, Loveless by Alice Oseman, The Lost Princess by Connie Glynn, and Slay by Brittany Morris. And then the Fairy Loot books that I read were A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy, Woven in Moonlight by Isabel Ibanez, Bone Crier's Moon by Catherine Purdy, Wicked as You Wish by Rin Chepeko, The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Levenseller, and Girl, Serpent, Thorn by Melissa Bashadoost. I also mentioned this other book in the video that went up just a few minutes ago, and I'm going to mention it again here. I finished Rebirth by Christopher Russell on the 2nd of August, and there will be a full review video of this one coming this week at some point, probably Sunday, but we'll see. And this one was sent to me in exchange for an honest review, which I will always be. So in terms of statistics, as I mentioned, I read 17 books in the month of July. One of those was a classic, that was The Allegory of the Cave by Plato. I didn't read any horror in the month of July. I read one sci-fi in July, which was Slay by Brittany Morris. I read 3 contemporary, which included Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, Loveless by Alice Oseman, and The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. In case you are interested, Slay, What She Found in the Woods, and The Lost Princess are all told in a contemporary style, but these two fall into the mystery genre, and this one falls into sci-fi, as I already mentioned. I also read 3 romance stories. So the first one was Things I Can't Tell You, which was the manga that I mentioned before. And I'm also including The Shadows Between Us in this, because although this is a fantasy, the central plot line is one of romance. And then also Loveless by Alice Oseman, which, although it follows an asexual, aromantic character, the focus of the story is still very much on romance, which is why I'm including it in this category. So I read 3 in the romance category. And then I didn't read any historical fiction in this particular month. In terms of continuation of series, I continued one series by reading King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. Then in terms of diversity statistics, I read 5 books by black authors. So those were Slay by Brittany Morris, A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy, The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, and British by Efwa Hirsch. I then read 4 books by authors of colour, so Things I Cannot Tell You by Idako Mofumofu, Woven in Moonlight by Isabel Ibanez, Wicked as You Wish by Rin Chepeko, and Girl, Serpent, Thorn by Melissa Bashadoost. That leaves the other 7 that I read as being by white authors, apart from Cursed, which is an anthology by various authors, of which some I believe are authors of colour. I don't know the statistics of the gender of the authors that I read from, or the sexual orientation of the authors that I've read from. I actually don't know how to find out that information without just randomly Googling, which I could do, but if anybody knows of a more effective method of finding that information out, then let me know. It would be interesting, I think, to try and track that information as well. So if you know of another way of doing it, then let me know, but otherwise I will try and add that in future months just using Google. Let me know what you think about that, and let me know if there are any other statistics you would like me to track. And that's it, I think, for this one. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like this from me, then do think about hitting that subscribe button, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks. Bye.